Hey, okay, so I haven't posted a video in a really long time because I don't know why I haven't. Life went okay for a while. I was dating somebody for about a year and a half, and that didn't go so well. I ended up calling things off, staying single, got really, really sick, ended up having to have surgery, had surgery like 6 months ago now, and I'm pretty well recovered from that. So I am ready to date, and for real, like ready to date. And I wanted to try to figure out the best way to get off of these damn dating sites because it is a freaking nightmare. It is a nightmare. It seems like online a lot of people are just into window shopping and seeing what's out there and seeing who they can attract, but with so many other people available and waiting in the background, I guess I don't really even know what it is. It just seems as though nobody wants to settle down anymore because there's just too many options out there. Or if they do, they're not willing to admit that they do. And there's this like crazy thing that goes on where like people act like they don't like each other. Like it's like the weirdest thing. Like no one's being fucking real anymore. It's crazy. So it's like this freaking aloof game that everybody's doing, and it's kind of torture, to be honest. Like I'm over this shit. I don't want to be doing it anymore. But I have not lost faith in the fact that it is possible for me to meet somebody. I would rather meet somebody in person, but the culture here in Vancouver is that nobody even looks at each other in the eyes anymore. So sitting around waiting for somebody to ask me out in person is never going to happen. And me asking somebody out in person is probably never going to happen too. I don't know. It's the craziest thing. So I'm trying not to be like totally disillusioned with this whole online dating thing, but the truth is this is what happens is a guy says, hey, I say, hey back, and then nothing. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Like you said hi to me, okay? And all you said was hi. Nothing to like start a conversation about anything specific. Nothing in my profile that you found interesting to start a conversation on. Am I supposed to be the one after you say hi to come up with something riveting to like capture your attention and make you want to lock me down? Like, I'm confused by that one. Okay, so if somebody can answer that question for me, I would be extremely grateful. Another thing that happens is a lot of back and forth talking. So even if there is a conversation, it's very like surface level, back and forth talking, the odd question here and there, and then no actual like asking to hang out and meet up. And to be honest, like I don't mind being the person who's like, so are we gonna meet? Like I don't. A lot of times I'll actually be like, okay, so if you're interested in meeting, let's do this. Let's make it happen. But then you exchange numbers and make plans to meet, and half the time those people flake out. Or it's just, or people want you to be so available to them that, God forbid, you have plans already for the rest of the week. They're not willing to commit to waiting until next week. It's crazy. I just don't, oh, please, somebody save me from this. I don't want to do it anymore. Like I have a life. Like, am I supposed to keep my days open just in case somebody happens to ask me out? Like, it's not going to happen. Like, I want to go out and do things. I'm a single mom. When I have free time, I want to get stuff done. And I'm not going to like keep my calendar open in the off chance my dream man messages me on Plenty of Fish or OkCupid. So I decided that I'm going to do something a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm going to forget Plenty of Fish. I'm going to just like ditch that one. And one of the reasons why I want to ditch that one is, oh, I hope I don't get sued for this, but like only 2 people are going to watch this, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to ditch POF, because I feel like I don't know enough about a person through Plenty of Fish, whereas OkCupid, there's questions that people answer, and so a lot of times I can see the deal breakers, and like there are a few. So, and on OkCupid, I have 2,292 people who like me. Yeah, I said that number correctly. 2,292. There's gotta be one person out of those 2,000 people that would like to date me and be in a relationship with me. One. That's all I need is one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to message every single one of them until I meet the right person. Obviously, I'm not going to do it in one day, but I am going to send out a message to, I don't know, maybe like 10 people a day, maybe even 50 people a day. I'm going to see how it goes. And I'm going to start with like a general, like, hey, how's it going? I saw that we matched, would be interested in getting to know you better. Shoot me a message if you're interested too, or something like that. And I'm not going to say anything specific about their profiles. Then if they message me back, then I will look further at their profile and mention something that intrigues me about them and see where it goes from there. And I'm going to go through every single freaking one of them until I meet my person. And by I say meet my person, I just mean like someone to date around with for a while until it turns into something more or it fades away, but at least something more than what I've been dealing with now, which is pain and torture and flakiness and making plans to meet up and not meeting up. Oh, another thing that I do want to do though, this is another thing that I'm going to change. What I've been doing is when I meet someone, we'll do a little like back and forth talking, and sometimes we make arrangements to meet up right away. Sometimes like a week goes by or 2 weeks go by. But what I want to do from now on is I want to have a phone call. And that's a big test because I don't really like talking on the phone. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not like a huge phone talker. Like, I don't even want to be around people usually by the end of the day because I'm just done. But I think it's a good way to test for chemistry before you even meet somebody. And I would like to do a phone call and or a FaceTime. So that means actually looking at somebody's face over video so we can like face verify and be like, oh yeah, okay, you are who you say you are and you do look like your pictures, and am I attracted to you or not? And I'm gonna have to be like really honest with people about whether I'm feeling it or not to even go on the date, because for F's sakes, my time is valuable. Like, everyone's time is valuable. I'm not saying mine is more important than others, but I would suggest as a single mom, dating somebody who is single, because that's what most of these people are, they got a lot of time on their hands compared to me, and I don't. And I like my alone time. So if I'm going to spend time with somebody, it's going to be somebody that I already know that I've got a connection with. So that should break it down pretty fast. I think I said everything that I need to say. I've been fighting a cold for a couple weeks, and I hope that this is the tail end of it. I just wanted to get out there and tell people about my experiment. Whether or not I will post this publicly, I'm not sure, but I thought I would make a video and document the experience because it could be kind of interesting. So I might make another video as I'm doing it and kind of just like talk about who I'm messaging and what I'm saying to them, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Thanks for watching if you did watch, and I will keep you posted. Wish me luck because I am going to need it.